Hey friends, it's Cass. In last week's video, or actually 2 weeks ago's video, I called it day one. Today is the 24th of August, 2020, so I guess today's day 16. Um, I have been swimming for 5 weeks now, and I have been doing a modified version of the crawl for 2 full weeks. I'm in the pool almost every day, mostly for 30 minutes, sometimes for as much as 45. There was one day in there where I was in there for 15 minutes because lightning happened and I got out of the pool. There have been a couple days when I haven't swum at all for various reasons, but no more than one time a week, I think. I reported last time that I was intending to do push-ups and planks every night. I've done them 3 times a week for the last 2 weeks. I've done 10 knee push-ups and a 30-second plank, which my physiotherapist is absolutely astounded when I told him I was doing 30-second planks at night. I think he thinks that fat girls can't do planks. I don't know. No, I mean, honestly, this is a man who, works with my shoulder every day, or once a week for the last 3 months. So he knows how flabby I am. I think he was just surprised. But as you know, planks have nothing to do with your arm muscles and everything to do with your abs. And he doesn't see my abs or touch them or have any knowledge of them at all. And I've been doing Pilates, which is all about your core. And my Pilates school was on vacation for 3 weeks. That vacation ended a week ago. So I had Pilates 3 times last week, and it was hard. I'm doing private lessons so that we can engineer a lesson around my shoulder limitations. And private lessons are very, very inexpensive here, so why not? So I'm only doing a half an hour, a 35-minute lesson, but I do it 3 times a week, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I've done it 3 times, and I'll have one tomorrow. So I've been doing all the things that I said I was going to do. I haven't walked much at all in this time. And first it was, I have a sick dog at home, so I don't want to be away from the house. And the weather was excessively hot. It was well over 30 degrees, 35 degrees, and I wasn't going to walk in that. Now it's become autumn, even though it's still August. It's only like 20 degrees today. But to be completely honest, swimming 45 minutes and doing push-ups and planks and Pilates 3 times a week is not leaving much energy left for walking. I want to add walking back in, and I will when I can. But I'm really, after I get out of the pool, I'm spent. That's all I can do. So so I suppose that's good. I'm really working to my maximum, and that's what gets you better. But I had something else I wanted to talk about today, and that's my fear of getting on camera, which is funny because I'm an extrovert and I love being on camera. And it's strange for you to see me obviously on camera and saying these things, because that seems to not make any sense. But for some reason, I find this easy. On my other channel, which I hope you'll subscribe to, Reconstructing History YouTube channel, I'll put the link in the description. If you subscribe to it, I will love you forever. I have a bunch of video ideas and new ideas that I want to do for that channel. I have a list of things that I want to do since last fall, and started doing them last fall and then stopped for various reasons. One of which was the last video I did. I thought I looked excessively huge in and couldn't deal with it because I have an ego and I'm vain. And the fact that I'm sitting here talking to you with no makeup on, and I just pushed a band in my hair this morning, and I'm wearing my, dressing gown around the house and an old t-shirt. Do not think that this makes me any less vain. I'm very vain. I just don't want to do anything about it, And I told myself I was going to do a video for the Reconstructing History channel over the weekend and just did not get there, because it meant hair and makeup and picking out something to wear and blah, 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 blah. And God, I would much rather write than video, but nobody wants to read blogs anymore. So, and I like how I express myself on video, and I think other people like it too, but I'm having a real hard time getting over what I look like. And, I'm 53 years old, and I think it's showing terribly on my face. And I'm also overweight. I'm not obese anymore, but I'm still overweight, and I think that shows terribly on my face. And these are things I can do nothing about unless I want to throw a whole lot of money at cosmetic surgery. And I'm not that kind of person. I want to wish it away instead. I don't want to wear thick makeup either. I'm a little bit of an ass. It's not that I want to look like I'm 20 years old. It's just that I'm not comfortable with this. Um, and that I know that's in my head. I know that when you guys see me, I look like Cass, and I look like Cass has always looked. And I need to get to that place where I feel that as well. Um, because I have some really good things I want to say, and some other stuff that led me to really wanting to do videos again is I haven't made any clothing for, I think it has to have been at least 4 years. It might be more, it might be 5. Because first it was just life, and then it's now a lack of place to wear them, and when I say clothing, I mean historical clothing. I don't mean just clothes to wear, because I don't make my vintage look clothing. I have a tailor who does that, who's much better at tailoring than I am. But historical clothing, I don't belong to any reenactment societies. There are a couple of dress up and go hang out places, or organizations here in the Netherlands, but because of COVID-19, nobody's doing anything, of course. And I'm I'm shy. For the first time in my life, I'm just shy. And so I have these. I recently found an old file of mine where I had plans for things that I was going to make, and I realized how much uncut fabric I have that I brought with me to Europe, and that I could still make these things, and um, and that I love making these things, and I don't need an occasion. I could do a YouTube video of me making these things, of all the steps, of all weeks that go into the construction, and then do a video of the final product. And it doesn't matter if I wear it to an event or if I make it and hang it on a mannequin and it's just an art object in my house. It doesn't matter. So that motivated me to go ahead and do it, because I need projects. I need to work on something. And right now, the pattern business is good. I'm putting a few new patterns out. I like working on getting dress guides, but it's not a constant everyday thing. It's not you've done all the accounting for today, go and pick something up and work on it type of thing. So I'm wanting something like that. And at the same time, I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid I'll make something and I don't look good in it. I'll make something and I don't like how I look in it. I'll make something and I look stupid in it, even though the thing is right. Which, I mean, to be fair, if I'm not making it necessarily to wear somewhere, if it looks good on a mannequin in my house, who cares how I look in it? But as I said, I'm vain, and I want to look good in it too. But that being said, it's something I have to get over in my head. And there are so many things connected to clothing that I want to talk about. And I feel like I can't do it unless I look good, which is strange. Or not strange. It's not strange when you're talking about wearing clothing to want to look good in the clothing. I feel like I'm a fraud. If I make clothing and I don't look good in it, then who's going to listen to what I have to say? It's just like being a makeup artist and you're bad at putting makeup on yourself, or you don't look good in makeup, but you're a makeup artist. I mean, obviously you're a makeup artist to make other people look good in makeup, but you really only trust the ones who are good at putting it on themselves, don't you? Um, so that's where I am, and I wanted to share that with the few of you who watch this channel. Um, Hopefully you will watch my other channel and see that I got over it and did something, and um, give me some feedback. I don't know. I'm just struggling, but I am proud of myself that I've done my swimming and I've done my push-ups and planks, and tricep pushdowns. I do tricep pushdowns in the water with a pool noodle that I push downwards using the water and the pool noodle as resistance. I do 3 sets of 15 of those every time I get in the pool, which is about all I could do without my arms turning to spaghetti. I do them at the end of my swim because I wouldn't be able to swim if I did them at the beginning. So I feel like I'm getting somewhere with that. As I mentioned, it's only about 20 degrees today. That's about 70 in Fahrenheit. So pool season is ending, but I have a heater. So I'm heating my pool, and I'm determined to heat it all through September, because the amount of relief from the frozen shoulder pain that I experience is epic. Not to put too fine a point on it. Before I started swimming, I was waking up every 2 hours and not being able to get back to sleep because my shoulder was uncomfortable and I couldn't find a comfortable space. And now I'm sleeping at least from midnight till 5 or 6. Sometimes I wake up, but when I do wake up, I can get in a comfortable position again. And I think that's entirely because I've been swimming every day. And I love the water. So it's not like, push-ups and planks and stuff like that. I mean, I don't really believe that anyone loves that and loves doing push-ups and would do push-ups and planks if they didn't do something for you. I'll swim. I would swim if it was bad for me, So I'm planning on heating the pool into September. And honestly, if the weather doesn't get too cold, I'll heat it in October as well, because I wish I had an indoor pool and just build a little thing over the pool, because I would swim every day of the year if I could, and did when I lived in the Caribbean and it never got cold. But yeah, I don't want to wastefully heat a pool, but is it a waste if it's helping me deal with persistent pain? I don't know. I have to measure that for myself. But anyway, this one's been a bit of a long one because you had to listen to me whine, but hopefully this is the bottom. I'm feeling today like I don't have anything to look forward to, which is precisely why I need a project. And I have a Safavid Persian outfit that I started and stopped before we moved to Europe, and I'm going to be picking that up again. And yeah, so stay tuned here, and please go over to my Reconstructing History channel and see what's going on there, or my Patreon, or whatever else. Thanks for watching. See ya.